Morning live, a real quick live, top of the AM. Got some fight reactions coming up to last night's fights. I just did one for Javante Davis and Lamont Roach. Hey, listen, y'all going to my wall. I had made a video 3 months ago called "Is," and I stated on what if this is a cherry pick going wrong. Even though I said that Tank was going to knock him out, there's a reason why everybody thought Tank was going to knock him out. It wasn't really because Lamont Roach is a bum, because I don't look at Lamont Roach as a bum. The reason everybody thought that was because there were so many fighters in Tank's weight class that he keep dancing around, right? He's pulled smaller dudes up plenty times, right? So everybody's going off of those things. So that's why everybody thought Lamont Roach was going to be a cakewalk. But I also said, yo, what if this shit don't go the way Tank think it's going to go, bro? And it damn sure didn't. He almost got look, arguably, man, he was hurt about 3-4 times in that fight, man. Crazy, man. This ain't gonna be a long live. I just want to say a couple of things about this fight. Steve Willis, I am very upset with you, Steve Willis, because you were my favorite ref. Your expressions in a lot of these fights, you made me, I became a fan of Steve Willis, man, but I can't rock with Steve Willis no more. He didn't count that 9th round knee as a knockdown. Sorry, Steve, can't fuck with you. And his whole grease got his hair stuff. Listen, man. Nobody told you to have fucking braids, bro. That's your problem. Nobody told you to have braids. And since when you can just stop in the middle of rounds and just get your face wiped off without... just a lot of weird shit. And if you notice, Tank's corner was concerned. They were telling Tank, yo, man, don't stand right in front of him. You heard it, right? They were saying, don't stand in front of him. You heard it, right? Salute to the guys. Mr. T, salute, King. Yeah, robbery, man, with a capital R. Saraja, salute. Mr. T said he took a knee, called timeout, and got his face wiped, bro. Never seen anything like it, bro. And I'm like, what hair gel? All right, gel doesn't drip, bro. When you think about it, right? Gel don't drip in your eye. It doesn't drip down your face. Gel is like glue. So it don't stick in your face. Listen, I used to have braids, man, right? My mom used to put this thing, I don't know if y'all remember, African hair all the time, right? African pride. That shit never dripped in my eyes and shit like that. It was like even that was a spray. Still never dripped in my eyes, man. Never dripped. Crazy work. But here's my thing, man. My thing is this. Clear robbery. The two judges. That one wide scorecard was crazy. I didn't understand that. Man. They supposed to run this. I thought it was a rematch in this. I thought it was a rematch clause. I don't know if it was. I could have sworn I heard them say it was a rematch clause. But I would like to see it. I would like to see Lamar get his get back, bro. Because I think next time if they fight, he might end up stopping Tank, bro. I'm trying to figure out where was all this power at? Where was all this crazy power, man? See, I looked at Tank and I looked at Lamont Roach. Lamont looked much bigger. So now his fanboys going to say Lamont Roach was too big. And they're going to say that's why Tank should have put a rehydration clause on Lamont Roach. See, Lamont Roach was significantly, he looked much bigger than Tank in that ring. Not even talking about height, just weight. You know what I'm saying? Oh, one-way rematch clause. So if Tank would have lost, yeah. See, that's that bullshit right there. Side, what's good, fam? What's going on, homie? Yeah, wow. Interesting turn of events, man. Where was the call out? Did anybody hear the call out from Tank last night? Who did he call out after this fight? Interesting. Bro. Lamont Roach was in there on a mission, bro. My man was in there, focused. The key, I have said this too, like the key to beat Tank, he was hitting him to the body. A lot of people don't invest in his body. The key to beating him is body shots, body work. You can't run from Tank, and you can't like be overly aggressive. You gotta like stand your ground, but be like you gotta. He stood his ground, like he wasn't backing up. He was backing Tank up, and this is a guy with no power, right? No punching, bro. What I told y'all about Devin Haney, man. I told y'all how many. I don't know if y'all saw my video years ago. I said Devin was gonna stop Tank. I said he was gonna close his eye with that jab. I told y'all that. I said Devin was gonna stop Tank by he's gonna jab him and close his fucking eye up, bro. And I still feel like that if Dev was to fight him. I still got Dev working him, man. Now I see why. I see why now these dudes don't want to fight him. Why he don't want to fight the top dudes in his division. Let me tell you how I feel about the top dudes, man. I mean, at this point, I think if Lamont Roach fights him again, I think Lamont Roach might stop him. I think Keyshawn Davis works Tank. And I said this before the Lamont Roach fight. I think Keyshawn Davis whoops him, and I think it's gonna look like Spence and Crawford. I think if Keyshawn Davis fights Tank, it's gonna look like Spence and Terrence Crawford. I told y'all this. I'm telling y'all. I said I think Keyshawn is the one that kind of mimics Bud a little bit more than Shakur, right? Keyshawn might stop Tank. Don't say just kind of similar to the way Bud stopped Arrow, man. I see that. Shakur Stevenson, I'm a little worried about that fight because of his hands now. But if his hands is A1, I think Shakur would probably embarrass him too and probably frustrate the hell out of Tank. And I told y'all, Shakur is at 135. He settled in already. He settled in. People was laughing at me. I was like, look, Shakur might end up stopping Tank. Oh, he not, man. Shakur ain't got no power. All right. You see, that's the problem with a lot of these dudes that call themselves boxing fans. They always talking about what another boxer ain't got. Bro, these dudes are professional fighters. We just saw Jaime Munguia get stopped by somebody with 4 knockouts, man. Don't act like it can't happen to your favorite fighter. Any of these dudes to get knocked out on any given Sunday, bro. I'm telling y'all, any given Sunday, damn, the sun. Any dudes get knocked out. It don't matter. Damn, sun is fucking with me, man. Damn. Can't even get a good angle. Shit bothering me. Shit. You have to do it like this. Yeah, any of these dudes get knocked out on any given Sunday, bro. It doesn't matter who you are, man. Doesn't matter who you are. And listen, Keyshawn scrapes Tank. Shakur, questionably, probably make him quit off of frustration or something. I can see that happening. Devin Haney definitely will work Tank Davis, bro. That jab will tear Tank the fuck up. These are the reasons he don't want to fight these dudes, man. Now I kind of see why. Hey, yo, people were saying that Tank Davis was exposed. And on my video I just made, I had to kind of walk back what I said because I was like, I don't know if I want to call it exposure because we always wanted to see Tank in a tough fight, right? So the minute we see him in a tough fight, now we're gonna call him exposed. Absolutely right in this situation. Like I said, with the Lamont Roach situation, this is an exposure. If he would have fought Dev or Shakur and lost, or had a draw against him, it wouldn't have been an exposure because we was expecting him to fight them. Those are dudes in his class. We was expecting that. We didn't see that as a draw. Okay? So it's a difference, man. It's a difference. So here's my thing. My thing is this. I think Tank I think Tank loses to Shakur, Devin, and Keon, and even Lamont Roach. I think he has been exposed. He was exposed by Lamont Roach. Because Lamont Roach, nobody expected that to happen. We didn't expect Lamont Roach to do what he did. We didn't expect him to fight Lamont Roach. We expected him to fight Shakur. We expected him to fight Devin. We didn't expect him to pull somebody up and wait. So that's why it's an exposure, because he done this. He pulled up Leo Santa Cruz, Hector Garcia, and he did the same thing with Lamont Roach, and then it turned out to not be what you thought it was. And I didn't expect this, man. Lamont Roach surprised the shit out of me. So, yo, Lamont, I apologize. But I also did give him his props. I said, yo, he could go in there and crack Tank with some shit that we don't see and knock him out. That could possibly be a thing. And it almost happened, bro. It could have happened. It almost happened. It almost happened, bro. Almost happened. I didn't see Lamont Roach hurt one time in that fight. Seen Tank wobbled a couple of times. His footwork was a little crazy. Yeah. Mr. Cherry Pick going wrong. Yeah, this is an exposure by definition, because nobody asked for a Lamont Roach fight. Everybody was asking for a Devin Haney fight. Everybody asked for a Shakur fight. It would have looked. If he would have lost to one of them, everybody wanted to look. I mean, at least me. I wanted to look at him as being exposed. I was like, yo, he just lost to the better dudes in his division. But when you pull somebody up and you avoided other fighters and all that, and then you lose or it's a draw or you look bad, been exposed, bro. He's been exposed. Straight up. I would like to see the run back. He probably won't give him a rematch. I doubt it, man. But we'll see exactly where this goes. But anyway, that's all I got this morning, man. Yeah, they cheated him, bro. That's the sad part of boxing right now. You know, what happens for Lamont Roach next? I think, shit, man, he didn't look like no 130 pounder, bro. He filled it really good, man. I would say that dude looked like he could be at 140, man. He looked really solid. He wasn't scared to take. He took take power. He told us though, before the fight, he said on this video, he said, I'm going to show y'all. He's like, watch, I know some shit. I'm going to show y'all. And everybody say that when they about to fight Tank. He showed us, man. Lamont Roach was the hardest fight for Tank Davis. And he was Tank's, the best person to perform against Tank to date was Lamont Roach. Yeah, Esau Cruz did good, but he was getting touched up a lot. And arguably he had one hand. Tank had both his hands in this fight. And he was missing a lot of shots against Roach too. I like when Roach was turning with him. It was just like, I like when he did that. He turned with him and then cracked him. I was loving that shit. I was loving that. But, yeah, what's that? He said he looked stronger than Tank in the clinch. So people talking about that too. People are now questioning Tank Davis, his inside game too. And he was holding a lot, bro. He was holding Lamont a lot. All type of shit. He was trying to play dirty. Lamont was playing dirty with him. And then Tank was also low blowing a lot too. Low blowing, all that. So, yeah. I mean, you gotta give it to this Lamont Roach dude, bro. He got the draw, but now everybody gonna look at him different now. Everybody gonna start looking at him different. They gonna like, yo, damn, this dude right here is arguably the first one to beat Tank Davis, bro. So the only way for Tank to make that right is to run it back with him. You know what I'm saying? But if he'll run it back, we know why. Sai said, does this expose the stock people put into weight classes? A guy like Lamont can move up and beat up top 3 135er. So why is it crazy to think Bud can move up? Good point. I was thinking that same thing earlier. You see what you just said, Sai? That's what I'm talking about. Lamont Roach moved up. And arguably, I think I had to fight 8-4. Other dudes had it Tank only with it 2 rounds. I had it Tank 4 rounds in that fight, bro. I had Lamont with it 8. Some people had it 9-3. You know what I'm saying? 10-2, 9-3, 8-4. Some people had it a draw. I didn't have it a draw, bro. I had it 8-4. Or you could even say yeah, 8-4. I had it 8-4. Some people say 7-5. I had it 8-4. Which I had it. Salute, yeah, son is killing my shit. So Elski said Tank lost 9-4. 9-4? That's 13 rounds? Going to be 8-4. I don't know, man. All I know is, bro, he was exposed last night, man. And I didn't watch the press conference, but I'm going to watch it late, like the post-fight. I'm going to watch it later and see what they talking about. But interesting turn of events, man. Interesting turn of events. Nobody expected this to happen. And this should tell y'all right now, just like with Canelo, nobody expecting Bud to do his thing against that fight. We've been seeing this happen all year. A lot of unexpected things happening in these fights. And you're going to see it again with Bud and Canelo. I'm telling y'all, listen, I don't never go against Terrence Crawford, bro. And then, speaking of Bud, Tank, I don't want to ever hear you say Terrence Crawford's name ever again, bro. Never, ever again. You just got worked by Lamont Roach. You said you was going to knock Tank out. You was going to knock Bud out in the 5th, 6th round if y'all fought. Man, come on, bro. Stop it. You would get obliterated by Terrence Crawford, man. He would smoke you. He would smoke you with no issues. Yeah, he ain't on the level of greats, man. I don't want to hear him say he on Floyd Mayweather's level. Ain't no way in fucking hell he's on Floyd Mayweather's level, man. Yo, Pretty Boy Floyd, if that was him in that ring fighting Lamont Roach, he would have spanked Lamont Roach, bro. Especially being Lamont Roach was right there to get hit. He didn't move. He didn't run from Tank. So why is it that this guy with all his power was right? Lamont Roach wasn't going nowhere. He didn't run. He right there in front of you. Why you couldn't stop him? Just saying. Just saying, bro. Al was on it. He was with the shit, bro. He made DC proud. You know what's crazy? Last night, Baltimore, not the Baltimore area, DMV. Well, yeah, you can say DMV, but DC, Capitol Heights area. Salute to y'all because y'all got a new champ in Gary Antoine Russell, and y'all almost had a potential champ at 135 after he got robbed, obviously, in the Lamont Roach. But he still got the moral victory. So DC area is on top right now. Salute to DC. Word. Yo, Juan Ventura, salute, man. All right, I see you from Dominican Republic. I hear you. Yeah, it should have been counted a knockdown, man. And you know what's funny? People was beefing about Terrence Crawford. I heard people saying that too. Yo, y'all calling that a knockdown, but y'all ain't calling it a knockdown when Bud fought Mean Machine. I'm like, so first of all, 2 different situations. Number one, Mean Machine and Bud was exchanging punches, and then that happened. The judge, the ref didn't see it. So if the ref didn't see it, that's not on Terrence Crawford, man. Crawford didn't intentionally take a knee. That's different. How you comparing that to what happened with Tank and Lamont Roach, man? Different situations, man. Homie said Roach won clearly even without the kneel. Yeah, he won without the kneel. Yeah, the kneel just put the icing on the cake. You know what I mean? But he won 8-4 to me. You know. First time he fought a solid defensive fighter, we see what happened. Yeah. Yeah, you see that, Dante. You see that, right? First time he fights somebody with some real defense. I said this too. I said, I thought Lamont Roach was gonna be better than he was gonna last longer than Frank Martin. You know what I'm saying? But only difference is I didn't know if Frank Martin was gonna if Lamont was gonna get. I thought he might have possibly got knocked out because of the cherry pick, man. This was still a cherry pick. Even though Lamont did what he did, it was still a cherry pick. And it was a cherry still going wrong in my opinion. Rather, even if it was a draw, still a cherry going wrong, bro. Serve him right. You sh- now you know what's gonna happen now? His value gonna go down. Let me tell you why. Because they like, yo, all he had to do was fight Dev or Shakur, right? Then like nothing will happen to his value because he fights somebody that's was touted as all his level or whatever it is. But Lamont Roach was already in another division. That's why his stock might go down because nobody thought that he was gonna do that. Now the difference if Lamont Roach would have got in there and got beat up for 12 rounds and like survived, he didn't go in there he's running from Tank and he got punched over the whole 12 and Tank just couldn't get him out. Then it'd have been like, okay. But Lamont went in there to fight, bro. He ain't go there to fucking survive. He rose his stock. Now his stock went up. Smart move. Smart move by his team. Now his stock went up. Even at 130, his stock go up now. He's the guy. Now when he go back to 130, if he goes back down there, he like, yo, that's the guy right there. He the one that wobbled and rocked Tate. Nobody else was able to do that. He the guy that arguably beat him and dropped him. Yeah, this is good for Lamont Roach, man. Slightly bad for Tate, in my opinion. A 30-year-old prospect. Yeah, a lot of people saying that, man. Snow gave him a salute. Oh, baby bro, what up, fam? Yo, what's good? What's going on, man? Hey, man, did you see that? So, yo, before I close this live, I want to get y'all opinions, man. I think I want to get back on live today. I don't know, because I be saying I'm going to get on live, and I never do because I be so fucking caught up, but I got to set aside some space today to jump on because I got to get on my other live, the other one, what's the shit called? The StreamYard one, but I want to get y'all opinion. How does Keyshawn Davis do? Drop the comments. I want to know, how does Keyshawn do against Tank? How does Shakur do against Tank? And how does Devin Haney do against Tank? Or how about Gary Antoine Russell? Why did he pick Gary Antoine Russell to fight? Why did he pick Lamont Roach? I always wanted to see him and Gary Antoine fight. I always wanted to see that. Gary is fast. Gary got the speed. He got the power. He's solid. That would have been a good fight for the DMV, right? Gary is from District Heights area, DC area. Tank is from Baltimore. That would have been a good fight, but they go with Lamont Roach, so they thought it was a sweet lick. And Lamont Roach said, "Oh, y'all think it's a game? Think it's sweet? All right, let me show you I ain't no sweet boy, man. Let me show you." Yo, that's crazy. Javante Tate Davis has officially been exposed. Yeah, that's an exposure, y'all. So my man, I'm sorry, Clarissa. I apologize for that. I thought it said something else. Clarissa Tercio says Shakur easily outboxes Tate. T. Savior says Shakur loses to Tate. Little bro said, said Haiti loses. No way in hell Haiti loses. No way. Nope. No sir. Keyshawn stops him. Absolutely. Yeah. A 3-divisional champ that fought nobodies. Cut the shit, Carl. Okay. A 3-division. Okay. You talking about Tank or you talking about Shakur? Oh, you talking about Shakur. Shakur overrated and he hasn't fought anybody. Yeah, hey Zoe, he bugging. Carl, what makes you feel like uh Shakur ain't fought nobody? He's a real champion, bro. He fought for real belts, bro. Oscar Valdez was a game dude. He was a good ass fighter, man. He was a solid fighter. Jamel Herring was solid. Jamel Herring is the same guy that dropped Lamont Roach. Come on, man. You gotta give Shakur his props, man. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Don't do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, we're not gonna do that, man. Yeah. Tank gets smoked by Keyshawn and Shakur. Roach was very familiar with Tank and not too worried about his power. Yeah, yo, I told everybody, yo, man, I said, man, yo, baby bro, what we was just talking about. We said we feel funny about this Lamont Roach thing, right? We was saying that, bro. Me and little bro was saying, yo, something ain't right here, man. Like Lamont Energy. We was saying this shit, man. Lamont Energy was like, yo, like he just really confident. See? He didn't look rattled and yo, to me, like Frank Martin, like he looked concerned at the face-offs. He looked like he was trying a little too hard. And it looked like Lamont Roach was doing that, man. It looked like he was on a different thing. Yeah, he got dropped. Aloha from Hawaii, salute. Yeah, his stock went up, man. Yeah, Zoe says Shakur never got an email belt. Tank is an email champ. Pretty much, man. Well, he ain't fought nobody. No. Tank ain't fought nobody. He never fought. He fought only for one, Pedraza. That's the only real belt he ever really had was Jose Pedraza, man. That's it. You know what? Now that I think about it, I even said Tevin Farmer was going to give Tank problems. No, he won't. You bugging. He'll knock Tevin Farmer out. Okay. And now I believe even more. After I saw what Tevin Farmer did in Zepeda, I said this years ago. I got to find the video, man. I said years ago Tevin Farmer was going to beat Tank, bro. I said he probably wasn't going to stop him because he's not really known for his power, but he was going to outbox Tank Davis, man. Tevin Farmer wanted that fight. They never made it happen. They ducked Tevin Farmer, man. Come on, man. Yeah, he's confident for a reason. Who has Shakur fought that would beat Frank, Barrios, or Ryan? Barrios? Man, come on, man. Ryan? What you bro, Ryan Garcia ain't that good, bro. Ryan Garcia ain't that good. He's a one-trick pony. All he got is a left hook, bro. He ain't that good. Who has Shakur fought that? I'm still tripping off that. Who has Shakur fought that would beat Frank Barrios or Ryan? Bro, Mario Barrios ain't. He's one-dimensional too, bro. Ryan Garcia, all he got is a left hook. He ain't got no chin, and he don't tuck his chin. Frank Martin is better than both of them two. Frank Martin is a good fighter. But why we always got to say that? Yo, so who has Shakur fought that would beat Frank, Barrios, or Ryan? Y'all do that to try to make Tank resume solid. But here's my thing. Why didn't Tank fight the other champs at 140 when he went up to fight Barrios? This is Tank we talking about. Why did he pick Barrios? Why Barrios? There's real belts at 140. Why pick Barrios, bro? Why Barrios? I don't recall who had the belts at the time. I think it was a few belts. I think it was scattered at the time. Was Subriel the champion back then still? I gotta look that up. I know back then Regis Prograis had the belt. Why didn't he fight Regis? You know what I'm saying? What about the other champs at 140? Why go after the regular belt instead of the real one? And we know why he fought Ryan. That was a money grab fight. That was just a popularity fight. Ryan brought nothing else to the table for Tank. Ryan had no belts, nothing. He had nothing to offer Tank but a big payday. That's it. That's all the Ryan fight was. Oscar Valdez. And first of all, we talking at a smaller weight. Right, you talking at little weight classes, man. So now that's not you comparing apples to oranges. Number one, you talking about Barrios at one. Barrios was at 140. Ryan Garcia was at 135 ish. Frank Martin 135. Shakur was most of Shakur fights. Shakur just got the 135. Most of his fights is 126, 130. Man, come on, man. Are we gonna be real here? You expect Oscar Valdez? You acting like these dudes been competing in the same weight class for years. No, that's not the case. So, you think Oscar Valdez can stop Ryan Garcia? Look how he's a small dude. He little. Jamel Herring, in my opinion, if he moved up, he'll put hands on Barrios. In my opinion, this is my opinion. I don't know about Ryan and Frank. He'll beat Barrios. And I never said Shakur's resume was just top notch, because it ain't. But he's fought real champions for real belts, man. 3 times, 3 divisions, not 1, 3. So you telling me Tank resume is better than Shakur's because he fought Ryan Garcia? Ryan Garcia is not an impactful dude to this sport. He don't bring nothing to the table for boxing. Nothing, in my opinion. Lennox Lewis Goat said, "Grease in my eye just after I took a hook and a jab to the eye. First time I heard that one. I'm from London, so it was hard to stay up and I fell asleep. But just to highlight, Tank got a gift. Yeah. Weekend wingman said my wife farted in the car and locked the windows on me driving down the freeway. Bruh, my God, come on, man. It's Sunday morning. You talking about your wife farting in cars, bro. Come on, my God. I'm not even going to delete that because it's funny as hell. Dante said, I see why Gary Russell Jr. didn't get that fight at 126. Yeah, saw homeboy crazy up there, man. But who has Shakur fought that can beat them? Shakur hasn't fought better Compton Tank. Bro, I'm going to say it again. In my eyes, Shakur has accomplished more than Tank. The dudes Tank has fought, a lot of them have some name to them. And some of them were champs, but when he fought them, they didn't give him nothing. You know what I'm saying? What tangibles did he gain off of any of these fights besides money? That's it. Barrios. Yeah, like, come on, man. Barrios. Josh Taylor. Okay, Josh Taylor was a champion. Yeah, Josh had the belt. Regis had a belt. And I forgot the other belt. That was so long ago. Bro, first fight at 140, he jumped from 130 to 140. Why didn't Crawford fight Boots or Ortiz? God, okay. Who jumped from 130 to 140? Who you talking about? Tank? You said Tank jumped from 130 when he fought Barrios? You for real? Because Swung he was at 135. Gotta go back and verify that. I'm pretty sure Tank was still at lightweight before he fought Barrios. Why did Crawford fight Boots or Ortiz? And we're gonna get into this again. How we go from Tank to Crawford, bro? We not talking about Crawford. We talking about Gervonta Davis. Stay on topic, please. Crawford don't have nothing to do with this situation, man. And I actually want Crawford to fight Virgil Ortiz. He gonna spank him too. Virgil ain't that good to me, man. He alright. He ain't special. Crawford will whoop him too. Boots, that'll be a pretty interesting fight. I don't think Boots ready for Crawford either. But Boots will give a better fight than Virgil would, for sure. Tank is the man. He moved up in weight, showed how hard it was to move up and win. Mm. So yeah, but here's my thing with Tank. Like he don't want to move up in weight. He don't want to move up to 140. He said he feel uncomfortable. So he's just gonna be a 135 dude, bashing on dudes at 135 the rest of his career. That's it. He don't want to really push the envelope on himself like a lot of fighters do, moving up in weight. Bud did it. Pacquiao did it. Floyd Mayweather did it. Roy Jones, James Toney. I can go on and on about the fighters that move up in weight to challenge themselves. Lamont Roach. If Lamont Roach can move up in weight and fight and probably stay at 135 in campaign, why can't Tank go to 140 in campaign? Huh? There's too many killers up there? Is that what it is? The killers? Or what about Tank saying he could knock out Bud at welterweight? Remember that? What happened to that? Y'all still think he gonna knock out? But Tank fanboys, answer me this question. After that performance last night with Lamont Roach, do you believe in your heart that Gervonta Tank Davis knocks out Terrence Crawford? Lead them things, man. Yeah, the hate for Bud is always real, man. Damn if we do, damn if we don't. Tank got 28 KOs, 31 fights. No 135er has ever had that kind of power. Never? How long you been watching boxing, my guy? Are you as old as me? Or you just coming up on the set? Because there's been a lot of lightweights that had a lot of serious power, just like Tank, man. And I'm pretty sure a lot of them also moved up in weight to push themselves too. You saying that 28 KO, but who are those 28 KOs from? You know, if you want to get, if people say that about other fighters, well, we got to say something about Tank. Who are these 28 KOs from? Okay, well then they say that about Bud. Who are them people he knocked out? Well, okay, well who are the people that Tank knocked out? We could say the same thing for all these dudes if we gonna play that game, man. Lamont Roach isn't tougher than the Jamel Herring who beat him. The same guy who lost to Shakur. Correct. Off topic, but I just found out about the Imantas Stanionis, and I think he could give any. Yeah, on that fight with Imantas Stanionis, a lot of people are saying it's not gonna be as easy as people think it is. I had Boots probably stopping him late because Stanionis don't move around. Like he just like to bang with you, but he's a tough dude, man. And even what's his name? Blair Cobbs. He sparred him. He said that dude ain't nothing to play with, man. He said he's not what it looked like. Like from the outside in, when you get in the ring with him, it's a whole different story. Like he's tough, man. He's real tough. I mean, I knew he was tough when I saw him fight Butayev. You know what I mean? But yeah, he's tough, man. If Boots go in there and spank him, like knock him out early, that say a lot about Boots. That's a statement right there. But if Boots go in there and go tooth and nail with him, that show you how tough Stanionis is, man. We'll see. It's a style basically Barrios and Ryan, the same damn guy, defensive, flat-footed. That's it. That's all they is. Tank was still fighting in 130 before fight Barrios. I gotta look that up. Bro, when did Tank get to 135, man? I gotta look it up and see. Sai said Virgil is very predictable too. Yeah, he's too predictable for Bud. Bro, everybody talking about Virgil Ortiz. He did better against Madrimov than Bud. Bro, did you see Virgil Ortiz's face after that fight? His face looked like Madrimov's face against Bud. You see Terrence Crawford's face after he fought Madrimov. I call bull on that one. These dudes just tripping. Bud did way better against Madrimov. The game is to hit and not get hit, bro. Bud had a little mouse under his eye. It was like a little mouse. Man, you see Virgil's face? Virgil always, that's another thing. This is why I said I think Boots and Bud stops Virgil Ortiz because he get hit too much, bro. He everybody he fight, he's marked up. Now I know he's strong. He's solid. He done already got dropped a few times. You know what I mean? But she got to tighten up that defense, man. Okay, here we go. Tank took the fight at Leo Santa Cruz at 130, then fought Barrios at 140. Okay. Okay. So he fought. Okay. I thought. Okay, so Tank went down to 130 to fight Leo Santa Cruz. I thought Tank pulled him up to 135. Okay, I'm tripping. I thought it was the other way around. Cool. Elijah Payne said, because y'all pick and choose who to pick at. What? Shakur hasn't fought tougher or more dangerous opponents than Tank. Really, go back and look, watching the fight live, I thought Tank won 7-5. Of course you got Tank winning. You love Tank. I'm not mad at you for liking Tank, but I mean, you're not gonna give Lamont his props. You know what I'm saying? You want him to win, he won. Cool. You think he won? No problem. Roach had good counters, but Tank stayed on the gas and was landing shots too. Oh God. Oh God. He knocked down. Got damn near buzzed. Never seen nobody do that to Tank, man. Esai says, yeah, of course. Come on. Yeah. Everything he say, I already know what he gonna say. Bro. Tank could have got beat down in that fight. They said, yo, but Tank was still, he was still in it though, man. That was, Roach had metal in his gloves. You might hear that next. They might start saying, Tank had something in his eye because they rubbed sleep serum on Lamont Roach's glove. You remember the sleep serum thing? That video that dude came out with? They said Bud beat Errol because Bomac rubbed sleep serum on Terrence Crawford's gloves, and then he rubbed it in Errol Spence's eye. I ain't making this up, bro. You can't make this stuff up, man. Roberto Duran was a lightweight. There you go. Roberto Duran. Yeah, dude, this guy, he's probably probably a teenager, 20 years old. He don't remember Roberto Duran or those guys like that. Roberto Duran, the guy, when they say his hands is like stone, heavy hands, super heavy hands. Brandzilla said he 5'5", man. Who boxes close to his natural weight? These other boxers be having to lose 40 pounds before a fight. Just attempt to weight bully. Okay, weight bully thing. Here we go. Cops behind me. Cop behind me. Where's the cop at behind me? There's no cops here. Roberto Duran, but he had 119 fights. 70 KOs at lightweight. Been 45 years since he last fought. Tank is generational. All right. He generational. Let's see who that next tough generational opponent is then. He should go right after Shakur now and Keyshawn and get them belts. Y'all agree? Tank fans, y'all, who should he go after next? Tell me. Yeah, Boots should get him late. I believe so. Zoe said you were a tanky. We've been saying, Denzel said, we were saying Tank is going to be shown someday and it has to come. No excuses no more for him. He is most in need of a top tier opponent. Yeah. Mm-hmm. These fighters, Jose Lopez, and now the problem is these fighters now all want to keep the damn zero. Loses since Floyd did it, and the cherry picking is just a shame. Duran, Hagler, Leonard, Hagler are legends, wins and losses. Yeah, absolutely true. Jose Lopez, salute to you, man. Salute. Everybody in the world that's not a Tank super fan know he lost. Yeah, he lost, man. Yeah, he lost, bro. Yeah, the sleep serum shit, man. I made a video on it. I forgot the channel. Dude said, what was that rub? Yo, Bomac was rubbing some stuff on his gloves, and then he put it in Errol Spence's eye. I'm like, all right, bro. He's like some sleep stuff he put in his eyes. I'm like, all right, man. They wasn't taking that loss well at all, bro. I go back to that video sometimes and I just watch it and just laugh, man. If y'all ain't see that video, type it in sleep serum Rebel Life and it should pop up. I'm late. Have you ever seen a fighter take a voluntary knee and it don't count? Nope. There you go. Steve Willis, man. Salute, Robbie. Steve Willis surprised me, man. I'm really upset with Steve Willis. That was my favorite ref, man. Oh, man, that was my favorite ref, man. Just like watching his facial expressions and all that. And, I'm pissed off now, man. I really am. That was wrong, bro. That was not right. He didn't look himself, but hats off to Roach. I think a draw was fair, but with Tank taking a knee, he lost low-key. Facts, bro. See, that's a John Parham. He's a real Tank fan. See? I keep telling everybody, there's a difference between Tank fans, extremists, and absolute Tankomaniacs, slash BFTB coined that term. I'm not going to take that from him, but I think that's a funny-ass term. Tankomaniac is hilarious, man. Shakur is the only guy I think who could put Tank on the canvas for the first time in his career. Segura, I look him up. Facts. Typical PBC shenanigans. Yo, that's fucked up. I know you do is train hard for these fights, man, and then you turn around and you stick it to him like that. That's kind of fucked up, man. It's fucked up. Lamont Roach, yo, look, if that fight was like a 15-round fight, I think Lamont Roach probably would have ended up stopping him, man. Tank looked like he didn't want to be in there, man. He looked like he was throwing the same punches. Lamont Roach made him look like rather basic, man. And now you see Tank inside game ain't really what you thought it was. It really ain't. It really ain't. It ain't what you thought it was. And everybody talking about Shakur always running. You know what's funny? I brought this up. Nobody never say anything about this. They say Shakur run from power punches, but so does Tank, though. Go look at Rolly. Go look at Ryan. Tank was running around the whole fight. And he had no injuries. So why is it okay for Tank to run in the fight, but Shakur can't run in the fight? Damn, it's hot here. Yeah, but he never panicked. Yep, he was very focused. It looked like at first he was Tank was trying to get him off his game. And you know something else? Those fucking commentators, man. I could not listen. They was on Tank jock, bro. Oh my God, Roach, man. 1 minute, Roach trying to be cautious, man, but you can't be too overly cautious. And then the next minute they say, yo, man, Roach got to be careful, man. He can't be too greedy. Yo, shut up, man. And then, Tank, man, Roach doing good, man, but once he feel Tank power, man, shut up, dude. Shut the fuck up. Let these dudes fight. I had to turn the volume down. I turned it off. I couldn't listen to it, man. I mean, goddamn, they was, Roach, he threw a good shot, but could he keep up with the power of Gervonta Davis? I'm like, oh my gosh, yo, bro. Talk about bias, bro. Man, I couldn't, bro. Yeah, but was running, but Shakur is boring. Dante said, Tank really a one-hand fighter, fighting off athletic ability, trying to land that one shot. His inside game was trash. Yeah, this is why I say he's been exposed, bro, by somebody that everybody thought was a less than. So now, everybody looking, I guarantee you right now, everybody looking at Tank as food, bro. All these dudes gonna want Tank now, all of them. You're gonna have dudes coming down from 140 thinking that they could give it to him. All these dudes gonna want that smoke with him. Shakur. You heard what Devin said? Devin said, I'm still waiting on that backflip. Where that backflip at, Tank? No backflip? If you feel like he would, why he do his backflip? So did his backflip. Well, the future will tell even more as we go along, and we see even more how this turns out with Tank. If he retires, if he stays in the sport, whatever, man. We gonna soon find out what's his next move. But shout out to Lamont Roach. I just want to see what's next for Tank. He said he was gonna call out these dudes, and I didn't think he called anybody out. I didn't hear any call outs. I didn't hear any call outs. But I'm telling y'all right now, Keyshawn stops him. He showed me a lot last night, bro, that I needed, and I've been saying this. Keyshawn stops him. Shakur probably even make him quit. Like, as far as, like, y'all keep thinking it's about power, bro. It ain't. Lamont Roach was supposedly had no power, but he was able to rock and wobble Tank. Tank got all his power, but couldn't rock and wobble Roach. I told people Shakur power is underrated, and I think he even himself probably don't realize his power. Devin Haney. I told y'all years ago, I think his jab was stop Tank, man. Like, he was on jab Tank head off. He has experience with Tank. Shakur has experience with Tank. A lot of dudes that I think all the guys that have experience with Tank in some way he gonna have problems with him. So to him fighting Lamont Roach, I think it wasn't cherry, but it was a rather to be honest, if he was on cherry pick, man, that was a rather stupid one to pick because he fought him in amateurs and he sparred him. So it's like, okay. That was a rather smart cherry pick, or was it a dumb cherry pick? I don't know, or was it underestimating him? So Frank Martin was I knew that was gonna probably be easy. I predicted, I forgot what round the knockout was gonna come, but I think it came a little sooner than that. But once I saw Frank moving around, like backing away from Tank, I'm like, okay, yeah, he got him. You can't back up from Tank, bro. You can't back up from him, but you only back up to give yourself workspace. You can't back up in a way you trying to avoid him back up. Like, you got to back up to give yourself some workspace, but you can't back up like the whole fight and running from him. You can't be overly aggressive. You got to be like a balance in the middle. Once you do that, you saw. He didn't know what to do. Look again. When Lamont Roach stood right there and then back up, Tank didn't know what to do. Tank was just doing this. Like, he didn't know what to do. Lamont, like, he couldn't figure it out. So where was all of this downloading the information, and he's a computer, and he's downloading. Okay, so he should have figured him out and picked him the fuck apart, right? He should have got him out of there, man. Where was all of that? Tank was exposed, y'all. I know y'all don't want to hear it, a lot of you Tankomaniacs, but your boys, he's been exposed. There's a reason all these years he's been avoiding the likes of a Gary Russell Jr., Tevin Farmer, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney. He could have fought these dudes many years ago when they were in his weight class. Why didn't he fight Devin at 135? Why didn't he fight Shakur when Shakur was at 130? He could have fought them. Why didn't he do all of that? Just saying. But anyway, go get me something to drink from up in here. And gotta get me a little something to spark my day, man. I'm feeling a little aggy this morning because I'm mad because Lamont Roach didn't win that fight. If they get the rematch, man, he got my full support. And Shakur took the high road in all of this. He said, look, I'm not going to do homeboy like he did me after my fight. All I'm going to say is, man, I'm ready to fight. What's up? Because you see how he laughed at Padley. He laughed at the performance with Padley. He said, LOL. As to say, oh, damn, it took him 9 rounds. I think it was a 9th round stoppage. But that's the key word, though. He got the stoppage, though. You, Tank, was supposed to get the stoppage against this Lamont Roach. Somebody that everybody said was a cherry pick. You were supposed to stop him and get him out of there. Like you always do, right? Shakur stopped this dude. It was a late replacement. He did what he had to do. He stopped him. See? That's why you don't be talking shit about other fighters, man. When you fight, be humble, man. Because you never know when it's going to be your turn to get exposed. You know what I'm saying? And he's been exposed. We'll find out if all these other dudes get exposed. We'll find out if Shakur's going to get exposed. Shakur's not going to get exposed against a Tank, I don't think, man. If he beat Tank, if he loses to Tank, I don't think it's an exposure. It depends on how he beats Tank. If he get rattled and rocked around the ring and all that stuff, then you can call that an exposure. But I don't see that happening. And I definitely don't see it with Dev in that jab. I think Dev got one of the best jabs in boxing. He gonna work Tank, man. Tank body is soft, bro. I think Lamont hit Tank to the body at once. I forgot what round. I don't think he liked that. I told y'all he don't like body work. If any of y'all understand tanks, in the military and shit like that, or whatever, the tank has a weak spot. Every tank has a weak spot. And most of the time, the weak spot on the tank is the top. The part that moves with the turret, the part that moves around, that's the weak part. That's why a lot of times, when a lot of they use bunker busters, not bunker busters. There's different names for these type of missiles they use. These tank buster missiles, and they designed to like you dial them in. They designed to like they go right. They know exactly where to hit the tank at. You know what I mean? You fire them off, and they coordinate right to the top of the tank and bust that shit wide the fuck open, man. Same thing with Tank. He's a tank, man, but tanks can be stopped and destroyed. You know, so he should have kept Rambo. That's a better name, because we all know nobody was fucking with Rambo, right? Rambo couldn't be stopped, but we know tanks can be destroyed and stopped. You know what I mean? For a fact. Anyway, I'm getting off this, man. I love y'all. It's Rebel Life. Interested to see what the move next for Tank is and Lamont Roach. Shout out to Lamont Roach, man. You did good, bro. You did good. Catch y'all in the next one, man. And I'm off this.